guys, so today I have my first video in a new series I'm going to be doing called Smoked Jewels, and the first tutorial is going to be called Smoked Emerald, and this is going to be a series of jewel tone smoky eyes for fall, and they're all going to be using my Urban Decay Smoked palette, which I absolutely love and I've talked about before, and you guys have requested some more tutorials with them, so I thought a good way to do a fall series was to use my smoked palette and do jewel tone smoky eyes, because I think they're a really fun twist on your classic like gray or black smoky eye, and it makes color a lot more wearable than doing bright colors on your eyes. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm also going to be doing a sapphire smoky eye and an amethyst smoky eye. So go ahead and tell me which one you want to see next, and let's get started.
Okay, so I'm just going to start out with priming my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is really important when you're doing a dark look, especially because it'll make sure the eyeshadow looks nice and vibrant. Then I'm taking a sparkly green eyeliner. This is from Urban Decay. It's called Junkie. It was limited edition, but use any dark green eyeliner you have. I'm first going to apply this close to my lash line and then blend it out with my finger. I'm going to work in small portions so it doesn't set too fast. So just blend that out with your finger. Once you have the first portion blended out, you can go ahead and cover the rest of your eyelid, and you can go ahead and bring it up to your crease this time. And once again, you just want to go ahead and blend this out with your finger and just make sure not to bring it up too far. Then I'm taking a brush, this is a 217, and I'm just going to buff out the edges of that color so there's no harsh lines.
Behind our backs, moving too fast, the world spins.
Then going into my smoked palette, I'm going to take Freestyle, which is a nude skin tone color. I'm going to be applying this above that green color all the way up to my brow bone to work as our base and transition color. This will make all the other colors we put down blend better. I'm going to take the color Loaded, which is a deepened emerald green color. This is going to go right over the green base you just applied, so just pat this all over your eyelid. Then take the same brush you used to blend out your base color and just blend around the edges so the line isn't too harsh. Then I'm taking this really big fluffy brush and I'm going to be down blending with this. And what this is doing is just blending around the edges, but it's not bringing the color up too far. Then on a tapered blending brush, I'm going to be lightly going into Barlust, which is a shimmery bronzy brown color. This is a gorgeous color. I'm going to be putting this in my crease and blending it up towards the brow bone. This is going to look really pretty against the green color. You want to use a light hand with this color because you can always add more. Then I'm just going to blend this out really well so there's no harsh lines, and also make sure you blend towards the inner corner where you can very easily get a harsh line. Then going back in with my green eyeliner, I'm going to lightly apply this to my lower lash line. Make sure you don't apply too much because you don't want it to be too thick down there. Just apply a little bit and you can always build it up. Then I'm going to blend it out with my finger. I'm also going to take a short smudge brush and further blend out this line. And you can also take whatever is left over on the brush and bring it towards the inner corner of your eye. Next, on a tapered crease brush, I'm going to be going into Backdoor, which is a really dark matte brown. I'm going to be applying this to my outer corner in the outer V of my eye. I'm going to be using a brown instead of a black because it keeps it a little bit softer while still adding that definition. I'm also going to apply this dark brown to the outer corner of my lower lash line just to help it blend to the top and deepen it up a little more. Make sure you connected out the outer corners too so there's no gaps. Next, I'm going into the shade called Kinky, which is a matte highlight color. This is just going to go right underneath your brow bone. Next, I'm taking my black eyeliner. This is the Perversion one that came in the smoked palette. I'm just going to be lining my tight line and waterline with this. This really helps intensify any smoky eye and really pulls the look together. Make sure you get in the inner corner of your tight line because that really helps intensify your eyes. You can also smudge a little bit on your upper lash line, but just make sure you keep the line very thin so you don't take away from any of the pretty color eyeshadows we put on earlier. Then just take an eyeliner brush and a little bit of that black eyeshadow and just blend it out a little bit to soften the line. I'm also doing the same thing on the bottom and just filling in any gaps that the eyeliner may have missed.
Hey, boy, we'll see you soon.
Then I'm taking this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte. It's a really pretty shimmery color and I love using this for the inner corners of my eyes. This palette doesn't come with a shimmery color, so I'm just going to be using this to highlight the inner corners just to brighten up the look a little bit. Next, I'm going to be applying a few coats of mascara. Mascara is very important with any dark eye look. You could even use false lashes if you want to, or you can just apply a few coats of mascara. Then I'm just applying mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay, and here's the finished eye look.
Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I did for the rest of my face. First, I went ahead and applied a little bit of bronzer just to warm up my face and make sure I didn't look washed out. Even though this lighting is kind of washing me out, it doesn't really look that washed out in person. So the first thing I did was apply my NYC Sunny Bronzer. It just looks like this. It's a great light bronzer, especially in the fall and winter when you're not as tan. And I always say don't skip on bronzer and blush when you do a smoky eye. Even though you want to balance it out and make the focus on your eyes, the focus won't be on your eyes if you look washed out. It'll be on how washed out you look. You know what I mean? So make sure you put on a nice little bit of bronzer just to warm up your face. Then for blush, also don't skip on the blush. You want to even it out with using lighter colors, but you still want to make sure you have some life in your face. So I used my Lasting Finish blush from Rimmel in Santa Rose. It's just a nice dusty peachy pink. It's really light, but it just adds a nice flush of color to your cheeks. It has a little bit of brown bronziness in it, so it makes it really wearable when you do color on your eyes. And then just to liven that up a little bit, add a little bit more pink to the apples of my cheeks. I used my Tarte blush in Dollface, which is just a nice light pink color. Just kind of gave a little bit more pink to the cheek. I just put that right on the apples, just on the apples. Then just to liven up your skin a little bit. Again, when you do dark eyes, you want to make sure your skin looks glowing. And when I say don't skip on bronzer and blush, I'm not saying go overboard on them and put a lot on. I'm just saying make sure your skin looks glowing too. So you don't look, you can tend to look dead if you do really dark eyes and light lips. So you want to make sure you don't look like that. You want to make sure your skin is glowing. So I did put on my Lorac Perfectly Lit highlighter in Spotlight. It's a really nice kind of subtle highlight, but it just gives you a nice glow. So I put that on the tops of my cheekbones, forehead, bridge of nose, Cupid's bow, anywhere you would want to highlight your face. Then for lips, I think a really great nude lipstick from the drugstore is Revlon Soft Nude. It just looks like this. I went ahead and put that on first, and I just patted it in with my finger. I think that makes a nude lipstick a little bit more wearable, and it makes it blend into your natural lip color a little better. Then just to liven that up a little bit, I took my NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Perfect. It's a really nice sheer shimmery pink color. It looks great on its own or over top any kind of lipstick. I've been doing this a lot with nude lips because it just livens them up enough to where it doesn't look so pale, but it doesn't take away from the nude lip effect, which I like. It makes the nude lips a little bit more wearable if you do a gloss on top, and the shimmer in it really adds nice dimension, which I like. And then I use my Anastasia brow powder just to fill in my eyebrows. It's really important to fill in your eyebrows also when you're doing a smoky eye because it frames it. Because if you don't fill in your brows, the really pretty eyeshadow you just worked on can kind of get lost on your face, and the eyebrow just helps anchor it all together. So these are really important tips. Don't forget bronzer. Just a nice dusting all over your face. I kind of like to use two blushes, a more neutral blush all over the cheek. and then a brighter blush on the apples just to liven it up. And then use your favorite highlighter, and then apply a nude lipstick with a gloss, and make sure you fill in your eyebrows. So that is it for all these tips. I know it's a lot, but I think they're important when you're doing a smoky eye. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me which smoked jewel tutorial you want to see next. I'm loving jewel tone smoky eyes for fall, and I hope you guys are too. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for my videos so you can see all my new ones I post, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.